Is that as high as it goes?
What do you mean?
It's not very high, is it?
Yeah.
Should we put it on the bin?
Nah, it's alright.
You want it hidden out the way?
Yeah, no, it's alright.
Are we filming?
Yeah.
Oh, hello. Hello. It's New Year's Eve. So hopefully this video will come out on New Year's Day. We'll get it all edited the last week or so. And you'll get it on New Year's Day afternoon, just after your dinner. So put the kettle on, get your biscuits and your leftovers, and hopefully sit back and watch two people get very frustrated. Well, one get very frustrated for about an hour or so. I just want to say a big thanks to everyone for this year, for the comments and the subscribers. You know, we've only been going for, I don't know, 6 or 7 months or something like that. We started out as a bit of fun, and it still is a bit of fun. But just, we don't get any money from YouTube. Everything that we buy, all the tools, all the parts, everything comes out basically out of my pocket. And it's quite expensive. It's quite an expensive hobby. Now, I would do this whether we were filming or not, but please, if you're watching, subscribe, like and comment. We've had some really lovely comments from people over the last sort of 6-7 months, and it's great when you get something nice, someone says something nice, and it just kind of picks me up a little bit and inspires me to carry on. So really appreciate that. So yeah, sorry we had to pause filming there. So yeah, thank you everybody, but please, it would just do us a massive favour if you liked, if you subscribed, if you commented. And we've got plans for next year. We're just talking, Nathan and I, on the way around here about YouTube community and what that is. And I've been thinking for some time, and maybe some of you ladies and gentlemen out there might be the same as me. You buy a car, you tidy it up, a bit of a tinkerer, a bit of a potterer like I am, and you end up having spare parts, a shed full of spare parts and bits and pieces, and I keep hold of them just in case. I've got all sorts in the shed at home. So I was wondering if this YouTube community would be a way to kind of share spare parts to people who actually need them. And I know I get a lot of stuff off eBay, but quite frustrating eBay. I think the advantage of doing something through a community is not just getting the spare parts, but getting that bit of advice about the spare part. And so we're going to look at that. I don't know if it'll work or not. I don't know if that's what it's for. No idea. But it might be an idea to kind of grow the channel a bit more. But we look at that, and it might be a way for me to empty my shed as well. So yeah, anything to say, Nathan?
Like and subscribe.
So yeah, please watch the vid, like it, subscribe, comment. We have an email account. I haven't done a single email yet, which is great. I was going to send myself one just to cheer myself up. But yeah, pop us an email if you've got something you'd like us to share or whatever. A couple of people that have really been helpful to the channel is a guy, I think it's Johnny something, who gave me some great advice on the Z3, and a comment when we got this car. Actually, it was really nice. I'm sorry I can't remember your name. Maybe I don't want to share your name, but just sent some really lovely comments. It was really kind and really picked me up again, so much appreciated. So yeah, hopefully you'll be watching this on New Year's Day, and we'll be taking the car for its MOT on Friday. Who knows?
MOT?
Yeah, not yet. No, there's nowhere near. Good afternoon and almost Merry Christmas. Welcome back. It's been a few weeks. Not really done a lot in the car. It's been cold and with Christmas and things like that, so I couldn't be bothered. Well, I'll bring you up to speed with what we have done. It's been a couple of hours here and there, and I've got about an hour today. It's probably what, 12 o'clock, and it's the Saturday before Christmas. I've got a couple of days more of work, and then hopefully I'm off for about 10 days or something, Nate, maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
Week and a half. And if we get some dry days, hopefully we can get stuck in, and either this will be a very short video and we'll get it out to you, or it might be the first part of a much bit longer video. The fuel pump, where is it? So just to show you, that was the original fuel pump that was in the car, and it was knackered. So it's been replaced with, I don't know where I've put it, one of these a MR2 fuel pump. So I had a quick look online, and there was some other ones. I think the OEM would be like a Denso, which is about 140 quid. There was some for about 25-30 quid that didn't get particularly good reviews, but the MR2 one actually got really good reviews, and that was 40 quid. So hopefully it's alright. I tested it out with the car, it seems to be okay. So we've got the fuel tank back together now. I gave the fuel tank a bit of a clean out, but I did it during the week. We're using some rust removal, which is down in those bottles down there, those white bottles there. So I put about 8 litres of that in, which took me above the level of fuel that was in the tank, and it's got rid of quite a lot of the rust. It has actually done quite a bit. It's got rid of a lot of the rust, gave it a clean out, and until no bits came out and the water was running clear. And then it's been sat for about 2 weeks now, drying out, and it's dry. It's not immaculate inside, but it should be absolutely fine. It's much better than it was. So new fuel pump in here. The fuel sender unit, which I was going to change, actually works. I've cleaned it up and got it working. It seems to be absolutely fine. I think it was just stuck. This bit here is the pipe that, I don't know if you remember, I couldn't get it off while it was on the car. It's too awkward. But I've now taken it off and given both this bit and the pipe that it goes on to a good clean, so hopefully I'll be able to get that hooked up back in the car. Now I've kind of figured it out a little bit more. So everything's nipped up and ready to go back on. Put a Jubilee clip on here for this when it connects up. And I'm going to have a go at trying to get it back in. I just want to get it back in, and then I think the hard part is actually going to get this back over the filler pipe, which you'll see later on. Just want to get it back in, get a couple of the brackets on. I've got one somewhere over here. There's one there. It does need painting, and it's going to go on, get it hooked up, see if the car works, and then I'm going to take these brackets off and paint them at a later date. I've given this a little bit of a touch up in some places. I was actually going to paint the full fuel tank, but it really isn't that bad. It was just a couple of rusty spots here, and then the underneath I'll give a clean up when I clean the underneath of the car. There's a few bits that we've bought, and I did say I would show you what I've got. So that came with the car, so that's the original fan. You can see it's really rotten. It might still work, but trying to kind of fabricate that fixing point there on there, I just think it's probably not worth the hassle. So I've got I think it was like 18 quid, an electric radiator, and I've also electric fan, sorry. And I've also got a radiator now. Again, I was going to get a brand new radiator, I think about 140 quid for like an aftermarket one, but I found this on eBay. Didn't look too bad. It was like 30 quid delivered. So I thought, until I know the car is kind of alright and everything's working on it, I'd save myself some money, just get this one for now. So yeah, this is one of the things that I bought. The radiator, this fan, I've just been having to play around with it. It's not going on yet. Lots of bits of hose and clips and other things, and we'll have a look at. So I'll get also a new torch, which is super sharp, super light, super bright. There you go, look at that. Oh, there's some bits up here actually. Yeah. What did I get? Bits of paint. You can see there. Oh, that's really flashy, isn't it? Turn it off. How do I turn it off? There we go. Bits of paint. I've got some new. I can't remember what these are, to be honest. What is that? Oh, some drill bits. Some bits of bolts. 120 amp fuse is for the alternator fuse that's blown. I'll show you what we've done with that as well. Some stainless steel 10mm M6, sorry. What are these? 16 bolts for all of the under trays when they go back on, and some washers. Like I say, it's just some bits of etch primer and normal primer and stone chip, These are all my dad's paints, granddad's paints. So that's those bits. But then if we come round here, mate, we've also got this is a right chew on. A passenger side light housing, and then there's a light to go in it, so I need to build all that up. Some holes in. That's the cover actually, so it's the same colour as my car, but I've got the original covers. They did come with the car, so those bits are to fit at some point. I've got a new bit of interior trim because mine's got holes, so this is where the key, ignition key goes in. Mine's got a couple of holes in it where it's had like alarms and things like that fitted, so I saw that. I got this as well, but don't need it. It was cheap again. It was spare, and it was just in case anything got damaged when I was taking the old one out. In here, air filter, some interior cleaner. I've got full caliper. There's no pistons, but all the seals and bits for the calipers from Big Red, which I've never used before, so hopefully they're all right. We've got a fan belt, rocker cover gasket, some ball joints, I think front and rear, and some drop links. I think they're the front drop links as well. So I don't need all these bits yet, but there was some offers on eBay on certain bits in my basket at the time, so I just snapped them up. I thought I'd get them now. The plan being I'll get a few bits every month and just build it up until we've got hopefully everything we need. But really, I've already got oil and I've got coolant there at my house. I've got another box in there, I'll show you. Once the engine's running, I'll be changing the timer belt, so I need to get the timer belt and the water pump, and I need obviously brakes all round, probably a few other bits and pieces, but not far off getting everything that I need. So go in here, there we go. In this box is some what is it, Nate? It's sound deadening, like thin 2mm sound deadening. I think it's like butyl stuff or something like that. So one of the failure points that's quite common on these cars is the foam that sits in the sills to give you sound deadening, but it doesn't really work because it soaks up water and whatever. So I bought this, and I'm gonna, when I take the interior out, I'm gonna sound deaden as much as the car I can. Then I've got a set of hoses. Oh, that didn't quite work as I expected. Stop trying to fall over. This is a trank flywheel wheel. Set of hoses. Set of light surrounds that were missing. Set of window wipers arms with the hooks on the end. I don't know if they're the right ones or not. I think they are the ones that you should get if you can. There's two types apparently, the hook and then the screw. And the screw's a bit more complicated, I think, I hope. But I've also got, what else have I got in it? I can't remember now. Oil flush. Oh, what's that? I think that's actually a fuel filter. Just say fuel filter on it. I've got a new ignition coil, set of leads somewhere. I think that might be the leads. Yep, ignition lead set, an ignition coil, an oil filter, spark plugs. Probably a few other bits dotted around. There might be a couple of bits in the car actually itself. So we're starting to build up a few spares and bits ready to go on. Hopefully we're going to be somewhere near, well, I'm hoping before I go back to work in the new year, January 5th, that the car runs and potentially could move. That's the plan. But it looks like we're not going to have many dry days, so we'll see. Should we have a quick look at the car? So I've got about an hour or so. I want to try and get this fuel tank in. It's probably not all connected, but just try and get it in now. Anything else that we've got in there? Think about. New walk lights. That's really bright. That's quite good. That. What I want to show you is this fuse that I'm being an impatient idiot. Right, it's over there now and go back. So. There you are. Gloves off for this one. What am I doing? Right. So, in here we had a blown 120 amp fuse, and I spent an age trying to figure out why this fuse wouldn't pull out. The others pull out, this one didn't. And thanks to my dad yet again, I was being an idiot. The reason it doesn't pull out is because it's actually bolted in. Oh, that's gone. It's actually bolted in place. It's got two little hoops on the bottom of the fuse and they're bolted in on either side. So you've got to unclip it. It was the right shoe. Disconnect a few things, loosen off the fuse box and unclip it to get that fuse out. So I've got it out and I've got some new ones. So hopefully that will resolve that issue. I'm not sure you're going to be able to see much of this. Come on, mate. Yeah. Pass me that. So I've also tidied up the wiring a little bit. So there's loads of I've still got this one here. I don't know what this is. I can't. It looks like it should be for something, but I don't know what it is. But there's loads of little bits of wiring. There's still little bits of the alarm left. I've pulled them out, and I've just gone round and snipped off all the loose ends, taped them all up, tidied them all up. So hopefully now, I mean that was a couple of hours just going through and tidying that up. Hopefully now when we get it all hooked up, we won't be popping fuses anymore. With my hand there, my gloves. I need to check the alternator. Obviously that fuse is for the alternator with the big 120 amps, so I need to check that. The alternator, make sure it's all alright underneath the car, which I'll do while I'm doing the fuel tank. What can cause the fuses to pop is the fact that the fuel pump's either not connected or not working. It can cause other fuses to pop in that line. So get everything put back together, connect it up, put the new big fuse in, put the battery on and see what happens. So I think that's it for now. I'm gonna drag this fuel tank out and just get it in position and then make a decision on whether I'm actually going to get it in today. I've already got about an hour or so before I'm going to listen to the Borough match at home. Middlesbrough match, I should say. Doing quite well. So, and it'll get dark. But yeah, hopefully we'll have a few dry days and be able to get stuck in. What do you think, Nate?
These are pretty good.
Let's just show you. He's now a 13-year-old. It was his birthday the other day, so he's now 13. Say hello.
Hello.
Grandad got him an MG cap. If you haven't realised, you'll notice he likes red, so everything's pretty much red. So yeah, there we go. Also got his skull report, which is really good. So well chuffed with it. Let's take it off his dad. Right. So shall we drag this fuel tank out and catch up shortly? It might be tomorrow or another day. We'll see. Alright.
Yeah. Merry Christmas. Back with another video. Today, Dad and lads are doing another video about the Toyota. We're working on the car. More stuff in the car. What are you doing?
Doing what most people do. I'm climbing up on the car
Oh.
in a very precarious
Okay.
position. Pretty standard procedure here. I can hear the boot buckling under my weight.
Oh no. And that's how I do it.
You've got to like and subscribe or you're not allowed to watch the rest of it.
Yeah.
Are we recording? Hello, good morning, Dan Lad Classic fans. First of all, please do like, subscribe, comment. Happy Boxing Day. Hope you had a lovely Christmas day. It's glorious out here. I guess it's about 12ish today. I didn't get around till a bit later on. I didn't get out of bed till 10, which is very rare. You'll see the first sort of 15 minutes of the video, 10 minutes of this video was filmed on Saturday, and we haven't touched the car since then. I've just come round today, do a little bit for a couple of hours while it's nice. I've got a few days off, got a few other things to do, but hopefully we'll get a little bit of progress made. I'm hoping before I go back to work we get this car started. I apologise in advance for my, sorry, not in advance, the opposite of advance. That's the one.
Got the clips.
Thank you for my glum demeanour on Saturday. It actually picked up, and shortly you'll see why. Just couldn't get going, but things have improved a little bit. So in fact, you're going to see now the tank is actually in, just kind of lifted in and in place. It's held on a couple of axle stands, so I managed to get that done on Saturday afternoon. And the thing I was most worried about, and I'm not sure how well you're going to be able to see this here, I will try and, is this big pipe here. Getting that on, I thought it was going to be tricky, and it was up, climbing up on the car and going back underneath every kind of few minutes. Carefully, I used a scissor jack to lift it in place, and just got it to somewhere near and managed to just squeeze the end over the rubber hose over the pipe, and then jacked it up, and it kind of sleeved itself on, if that's a word. And I thought that was going to be the chewy bit, and it went all right. It was okay. So the plan for today is I'm going to try and get all these bits of pipe. It's awkward. So there's that one there. There's a couple of bits here for this breather. That is part of the filler neck. The filler neck Jubilee clip needs connecting. There's another pipe down there, and then there's a pipe which is hard to see. It's hiding just under there. You might be able to see the loose odd fitting on its own there. Maybe I can't see from here. And that goes to the fuel filter. I'm going to take this air box off as well, I think, if I can get it off easy enough, so you can see a bit more what I'm doing. So you get all the pipes connected up, and then I'll give Nate the phone. The incredible technological piece of equipment that we used to film these on. So yeah, get all the hoses and bits connected up, put some fuel in it, so I've got time today, and then this goes, maybe nip down and get some fuel, check it for leaks, make sure the fuel pump's running and working. I've just took the battery off and put it on charge, which I forgot about. I was going to do that the other day and I forgot, but should have a bit of charging. I've got a battery starter pack thing if I need it. So that's it for now. I'm going to just connect up these bits here. Can't see very well, but they're down there, don't worry. Connect these bits up here, and I'll show you these when they're done, and then we'll have a look underneath at the tank. The tank's not quite sitting right. I think I need to jiggle it around a little. Oh, it's a big yawn. Bloody hell. It's not quite sitting right, so I need to jiggle it around a little bit. I think it needs to go about half an inch towards me this way, and it needs to go up maybe another half inch as well. There is a little bit of jiggly room on it. I had to go up getting the brackets on. I actually had the brackets on, but I used longer bolts to hold it place, so the bolts that should fit it won't go through yet because it's just sitting too low. It needs to go up a little bit for those bolts to go on. A few other little bits have turned up as well. I've got some window wipers because they were on offer, some Bosch ones. Trying to think what else. In a few days, hopefully I've got something which I don't really need, but again, it was on offer. quite exciting. That's turning up. You don't even know about that. I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to tell you.
Oh.
Yeah, you'll have to wait and see.
Oh.
It's really exciting. So yeah, hopefully we'll get some petrol in and maybe start the car. I do need to sort the fuse out at the front as well. That won't be too bad. I still think we're going to have some issues. I think there's I think I probably need to check for there's a pipe off here to start off. I don't know where that goes. I need to check for spark. Something's being put on here as well. So yeah, I need to have a look what that was. There's a little pipe here and that one's been blacked off. I need to, might be part of the airbox maybe. But all this needs a good going through anyway, so we'll figure all this out when we get there. See, that's been off. I don't know if you've actually seen in the engine bay. I'm sat on most of it. I'll try and get these off and just paint them if I can. If I can get them off without snapping the bolts, we'll see. Could have probably done with that off now. But yeah, that's the next maybe half an hour. That other one you can see down there. There, my finger's just touching it. That's the coolant pipe. So if we do get the car running, I can't run it for long because there's no coolant in here. I've got new coolant hoses to go on. Yeah, I'm still don't think it'll start. I think there's probably maybe an ignition issue as well to look at. But I've got new leads and a coil which is somewhere around here. I've seen it. I think that's it there, maybe somewhere down there. So probably I'll be checking for spark and things like that. You never know. It is Boxing Day and it's a lovely day. Put some fuel in it and it might just fire up and run like a dream. I'll be able to drive it home. Right, back shortly.
What's this?
The fuse thing. Can't get that one on for some reason. Hello. Right, it's about an hour later as well. I'm just doing the fuse that had blown, which was this one here. You can see now you've got to drop these out. It's on some clips. So you've got to loosen a few bolts off to get this loose. And then there's a few clips here you've got to do something with. I can't remember what I did to be honest, but it came out. Might just be that one actually. That one just looks like it slides in. And then it's bolted through this fuse and the one next to it on both sides. So while these fuses, let's see if I can pull one out. This one comes out fairly easily. The others just pull out with some force. This one here, which is the 120 amp, I'll show you, is actually got two holes in it, which is why I couldn't get it out, and took a moment of stepping back and rethinking it and having my dad go, "What are you doing?" To figure that bit out. So got some spares as well because we don't know what's necessarily caused that fuse to blow in the first place, so it might blow again. Just going to put this away and I'll show you what we've done in the last hour. Right, I'm just going to leave that like that, put the lid back on. So if once I know everything's alright with those fuses, I'll obviously box all that back up to put it all back together properly. Sorry about that. Right, I'm not sure how well you're going to be able to see this. So I've got everything connected back up. So the fuel filler pipes there. That one, like I say, is a coolant pipe. I've got that. I'm not sure if you can see it there. If you can see, I can't see from here, but a shiny black pipe. You can probably see better than I can. That's the fuel supply pipe, which is that one there. So that's all hooked up. I think everything else is hooked up. You see a new clip on that breather pipe there, which is there. So I think everything's hooked up now. Just 1 second, I'll show you something. I got these a couple of weeks ago, literally for that fuel pipe flare nut wrench set made by that legendary British toolmaker Wise Spanner but godsend, the kind of the serrated edge, which is great. I guess they're meant for like brake pipes and things like that, but yeah, for a fuel pipe, absolutely godsend. Really helps get that, because it's just so awkward and tight to get down there. So that's all done. Under here, look at that, absolutely filthy. Just never stopped, have you?
No.
Never stopped. Black rotten. You're gonna have to have a serious shower and a good scrub when you get in. Yep, that little bit of biscuit on there still. Not bad. Right, so the fuel tank it's a bit awkward to show you. There we go. So I've got the rear bracket, 2 bolts in that, and then this front bracket here. So it's kind of hinged, that bracket. It's got a pin on the back, on the driver's side, if you like. You slot in and then it bolts up. You probably see that, I can't. On this side. So it's held on 2 brackets. There's still over there the kind of handbrake assembly, which I think holds it in the middle. But hopefully we're kind of in a position where we could actually try it. So while it's still nice, and it's been an absolutely glorious day, I really can't complain, and so dry, I think me and Nate will nip and get some petrol there. So we'll go and get some 10 quid's worth, 10 litres. We'll get 10 litres of petrol. It's only down the road, and we'll put it in and just see what happens. And then we'll go from there. How's that sound?
Pretty good.
Right. Put the kettle on as well while we're out, because he actually went off about an hour ago to make me a cup of tea, and I haven't had a cup of tea. Did you not? Did you go about an hour ago? Maybe a cup of tea? Anyway.
Maybe.
I mean, that was going to be my Christmas present, because you got all those Christmas presents.
Oh, yeah.
Which took me ages to open. I'm sure there's plenty of other dads out there that have sneakily bought themselves some Christmas presents, which is what I've done, because you don't get them out. Apart from my dad got me a nice gift, so that was good.
Oh, thanks.
Granddad. Right. Put the kettle on, go and get some petrol, come back. Oh, the battery's charging up as well, so it won't be full charge, but hopefully enough just to get this on a little plate. Switch that off. Been watching. Still hear it. How weird. Something not right with this foot. It's gone off. Right, it's back on. What's it doing? It's insane. I've been watching Tasty Classics, so when he did an MR2 on there a couple of years ago, and he replaced the fuel pump. He didn't drop the tank out, which I did. I'm not saying, I'm any better than the guy from Tasty Classics, but come on, I took the tank out. He was on a ramp. I did this on a gravel drive on my back. So no, because this started straight away. If this was started straight away, we'll know. Right, put that up there. Move these over a little. Right, knock off for now. We'll go and get some petrol. We'll be back with you in, well, for you about a second, for us 20 minutes. Yeah. Are we on?
Yeah.
Back from the petrol station, didn't take long. £14 worth of Tesco's finest. Super.
Yeah.
Super premium, I don't know.
I don't know.
The good stuff. So I've got 5 litres here and 5 litres there.
Yep.
Exciting this, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
What you could do, have a look underneath. Just have a look under and make sure there's nothing leaking. Start seeing dripping.
Yeah, I don't see any dripping.
No?
No, I don't think so. And we're supposed to be looking under this part.
The hole underneath of the car.
Oh. No.
I don't see it.
I don't think so, I don't know.
That's a good start.
I think.
Double check nothing's dripping. Diddle-diddle-diddle. Torch. Oh. Oy, ay, ay, ay. Can't see now.
Is there anything dripping?
I can't see anything now.
Oh.
Not at the moment. Are you excited?
For what?
The answer they expected. Get it.
Oh, the sunset's pretty nice. I don't know if that's a sunset or just the sun.
Should have come on a bit earlier, really. Got a bit more done. I just
Yeah.
couldn't be asked to get out of bed.
Oh, you're lying in all morning.
It doesn't happen very often, does it?
Normally.
I'm an early bird.
Yeah.
Even though I'm grumpy all day, I like to get up early.
Love me, love me. It's like this Bible song, I think. I don't know if it's a Bible song, it just sounds angelic. Love me, love me. Oh, and then I think that's just the words.
What did you get for Christmas, Nathaniel?
I got this, I got piano.
Got a keyboard?
Yep.
Today's Boxing Day, if I haven't said already.
Oh yeah.
What else did you get?
I got a pen.
3D pen.
Yeah.
What else did you get?
I got like, I got some clothes.
Got some clothes.
I also got, what did I also get? I forgot. A MetaQuest.
A MetaQuest
3S, I think.
3S. So instead of actually fixing cars, we're going to just virtually fix them. Much easier.
Yeah.
Right, we'll grab a battery.
Okay.
A battery.
Battery.
Battery. All one down there. For now. Not yet. It's not recharged. Oh, it's heavy as that. Oh, God, right, move.
If you drop it, will it explode? Oh.
God, why this one? Shut the bonnet and all.
Why's that bag in there?
It's just got stuff in it. She's in. Heavy battery. Make sure we haven't popped the fuse already. Oh, look, the lights come on. You see down there on the door.
Is that good or bad?
Right. Oh, put petrol cap back on.
No.
Oh. 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 Oh, we could get that back open again. Right. We need to Let's have a look under it. Human. Got the tight. Yep. Yep. Right. This is it.
What's it?
Quick look at it. We're going to see if it will work.
So it's drivable.
Try it up.
Well, right now. It's it. Oh, so if it's drivable, then.
No, we're not going to be driving it now today.
Oh.
Right, come on then. Nervous.
Yep.
You see that, don't I? Right, here we go. Got a door. The sun's, shouldn't complain. Door open lights, that's a good start. I'm intrigued to see if the petrol gauge will actually work as well. Here we go. Petrol gauge is doing nothing. Is it creeping up? It's not doing anything. Lots of lights on the dash. Alright, I'm just going to see if the... Can you grab that pen? I'm just going to see if... Oh, sorry. Oh, it is going up. Yay! Petrol gauge is going up.
Yay!
It's a good sign. So, very slowly. Might not look like it, but it has gone up a little bit. What I want to do, I'm going to give it one quick more blast. I'll check the fuses. I'm going to see if I can actually do the fuel pump. Let's have a look. No starting. It'll look okay. What's that one? That one looks like it's blue. No. There's something. I was dealing with it. Which one is it? AM2. Well, we look alright, I think. Yeah. So we've got no fuses blown, that's a good start. I'm just going to grab some. Oh, I'm going to do this. No, come here.
Yeah.
Sit in the car.
Right.
You know what you're doing?
Nope.
So, key.
Yeah.
Turn it 1, click. 2, click. And then turn it again and let go. Alright? So, I'll put it on 1 click. Just hang on a second. Oh, this is awkward. I can feel the pump brewing. Just switch it on 1 click.
Yeah, I turned it.
Have all the lights come on?
Yeah.
Right, just try and start it.
How do I do that?
Just turn the key and hold it. The same way you were turning it before.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not doing anything, so you must turn it all the way to the right. Let's do it one more time.
Yeah.
Right, I can hear the fuel pump. Very quiet. Okay. So I can hear the fuel pump, but it only seems to come on the fuel pump when you're actually turning the engine over. So as we predicted, it doesn't start. But we've got no blown fuses, which is at the moment, which is a good sign. So I think I'll have a quick look around to check for leaks. We're going to wrap up shortly anyway, and then I don't know if it'll be tomorrow, it might be the day after. I think we need to check for spark and work our way, make sure we've got a spark, and then go from there. It does sound like a kind of ignition-y issue. So, I mean, I've not even taken the distributor cap off. It could be because there was a rotor arm laid around in here, so I wonder if we've actually got a rotor arm in it. I haven't even looked. But I can hear the fuel pump. If anyone's watching this, so it's on ignition 2, if you like, now. I'm just going to leave it on, see if that fuel pump, fuel gauge goes up a bit more. Does the fuel pump only activate when the car's actually being cranked and then go off? So I can't hear it when it's being cranked, but as soon as you go as when Nathan turns the key off, I can hear it running on for another sort of 5 seconds or so. Right, is there anything shown on that petrol gauge? That one there. Anyway, baby steps.
Baby steps.
Baby steps.
Should I get out?
I think that's yeah. So I think tidy up, and that's it for today. And I don't know if we're going to put this video out now or do a couple more days on it. Maybe we'll see. I'll have a look at the footage when we get home and decide whether we're going to put it out now or what do you think, Nate?
The
thing is, we put it up now. I don't know what we're going to call it. Or I'd rather wait until either we go the last day before I go back to work and just put it out then, or we actually get the car started. One or the other. Right. Ciao for today.
Ciao.
Hello, good morning. It's Sunday, the day after Boxing Day, the day after Christmas Day, the day after that as well. Back on the MR2. I took Saturday off because just couldn't get going at all, so we're back round. I guess it's about 11ish on a Sunday morning. A little bit chilly, but it's not too bad actually. It looks worse than it is. It's pretty still, there's no wind. So, in the last video, which I finished a couple of seconds ago, the car wouldn't start. So I'm going to check today and see if we've got spark, which could have probably checked already, but we knew the fuel pump was knackered, so we'll get that out the way. So we're going to see what's going on with this spark. Now then, if I grab that, Nate, I can show you what we've got. So we've got some new bits, which we might not need, but we'll see. So I've got a king lead, I think they call it, an ignition lead set, a distributor cap, an ignition coil, a rotor arm, new set of spark plugs. We've got some electric-y bits. I've got a spark plug tester. I've never used one of these before, so we'll see what's going on with that. And I've already got some of these and I can't find them, so I've got to buy them again. But magnetic spark plug sockets. And another quick shout out to my friend Richard, who bought me some of these. These are magnetic. God, that's strong. Bloody hell. I wasn't expecting that. Magnetic bits holders. So I've got two, a red one and a green one. So at some point this week I want to sort through all the nuts and bolts I've got off. So this is the engine. Over there, that thing there is the diagnostic port. So my first plan is to hook the battery up. I can bridge two terminals in there. I'll show you. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this very well. So top left and bottom left is fuel pump and B+, so that's fuel pump and battery. So I can bridge that terminal there, I think, and that terminal there. Is that right? Yeah, I think. And it'll bypass everything and should get the battery, fuel pump to run. And we just know for certain that the fuel pump is running. We've done a bit more reading as well. And the fuel pump will only sort of work when you're cranking the car. It might prime, I think, when you switch it on, but then it'll shut itself off. It doesn't run constantly, so it's going to be quite difficult to hear that. So I just want to check that the fuel pump is definitely running while it's quiet-ish here. So yeah, the plan for today is to try and figure out why, if we've got spark, and if we're kind of hoping that we haven't, and that I've got the bits there that will get us a spark and that we can get it started. And ultimately, yeah, try and get it started. I think that's it for now. So let's start with this fuel pump, see if we can hear this running. If I give this back to happy face there. Right. So we're going to hook the battery. Oh, God. We're going to hook the battery up. Right, hopefully that's hooked up. Pick my nose. Right, I'm going to switch things on. Come over here. Turn the car to on. Oh. And then, should I grab my steps? It's great having this thing so high, but now working here, it's too high. Oh, there they are. So, where are you going? So, should in a minute be able to hear this fuel pump running. We should in a minute. Probably should have done something better with this, but wait for that car to go by. Shh. Oh, come on, Peter. Could edit this out. Right. Now then, I can hear it running. Watch out. I don't know if you can hear that over there. But yep. Brilliant.
Don't hear anything.
If you go underneath, you'll hear like a little hum. Can you hear it?
Kinda.
Like a.
Oh yeah. I thought it was gonna be like a
Like a bum 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 bum.
Yeah.
Fuel pump is running, so that's good news. That's. Oh God, it's so cold. So the next thing we're going to do, we'll do, just watch out in it. I'm just going to switch it off. I think the next thing we're going to do is put some gloves on.
Yeah.
It's quite cold. Oh. Right, so can you see up here, Nate? So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to try this thing out. I think next. So I'm going to and that I'm going to take maybe the first spark plug out, hook this in, and turn the engine over and see if we get anything. So that's this one here. Take it out. In actual fact, yeah, take it out. They're really tight and they're kind of awkward because they're just awkward. They don't sort of pull through. You've got to fiddle about a bit. So I'll get this rigged up and then I'll show you. We'll be back in a minute. I'll knock that off.
Yes.
Hello again. Right, we've got this rigged up very quickly. There we go. So it goes in the end of the spark plug and then it goes into the HT lead. And then you start the car up, and if it's got a spark, we should see it flashing. I'm not sure if it's going to work because it looks rubbish. Now I've got it. It doesn't seem to fit very well. So what we'll probably end up doing is getting one of these spark plugs, putting in the HT lead and just trying it on the block and seeing if we can see a spark. Right. On you now, Nate, you're going to start the car. Come with me.
Okay. Let's go.
Right, get in. I might actually be able to see it from here. Go on. See it from here. Right, are you in? So, turn the key one click. Has it clicked?
No.
Turn it the other way, one click. Till it clicks. Turn it to your right.
Oh.
Click. Did you hear it click?
No.
Like that. Hear that click?
Oh, yeah.
Right, do it again until it clicks. Has it clicked?
Yeah.
And click it again. Right, hold it there. Right. So when I say it, start the engine, yeah?
And then just click to the right.
Yeah, turn it to the right, and if I say when I say stop, stop.
What happens if it doesn't click?
Just go on. Right, try it. You switched it off.
What?
You switched it off.
Oh.
Right, no, turn it to the right. Right, and now turn it again to the right. Right, knock it off. No spark. Okay, right. I'm going to try that again. I'm just going to try spark plug. So, just one second. Right, I've got a spark plug hooked up. Let's see what happens here. Let's see if I can... Am I clever enough to do this? Oops. Right, Nate, try it. Knock it off. Just hang on a sec. Try it again. Alright, knock it off. Right, one more. Knock it off. The next thing I'm going to do is have a look at the distributor cap. Take this king lead off, make sure we've got power going to it, and then just work back over from there. I have got these spare parts, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, definitely no spark. I probably knew that already. So I'm going to have a little play around, and then we'll resume filming when I've got the distributor cap off and figure out what's going on. Right, so I'm going to knock it off. You've turned it to the left all the way, and then push it in a little bit, and then turn it. That's it. There you go. Right.
2, 1.
Good afternoon. It's about 2 o'clock now. Had a couple of hours on the car, just tracing bits through and checking out I've got voltages. And I found this, which is the ignition coil. I checked it over, and it seems at least that this is kaput. Now, whether this is going to be a problem, but whether this is the whole problem, I don't know. I actually had a new one. I don't know if you can be able to see it. So it lives there. So that shiny black thing under there, which is cable tied on the bolt, so the screws are snapped that hold it place. This ignition coil, and I've got it connected up. I think, yeah, I've got it connected up. I haven't connected anything else up. We're going to try and see now if we have a spark. Oh, and then whether we do or we don't, about 10 minutes is enough for today. What do you say, Nate?
Yeah.
Right, here we go. Right, so I need to check my thinking, double check my thinking. Go over there to make sure it's connected up. Yep. Yep. That's that. That's that. Yep, yep, yep. Also found this vacuum line as well, I don't see that. It's just hanging down there. Which goes down there. Actually, also got 2 wires, 2 cables. Is that here? These 2 here. You can see that grey and black block which come off there. Let's just see where it tees off. So I need to figure out what they're for and where they go. I don't know. I wonder if I don't know. Let's have a look. So yeah, another one to figure out. If anyone knows what they're for, I've been through the wiring diagrams and things which I hate. But if anyone knows, let me know. Right, get the battery off. Right, mate.
Yeah. Are you gonna hold the camera?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh. Yeah. Is it already on? Alright.
Right, go on then.
Oh. Yes, now we are.
I've connected everything up, even though we had no spark. I'm going to try it. The new HT leads I've got, they're not the best. I need to do a little bit more digging and probably a bit more googling to find out what's going on. I'm going to give it one more try. So everything I think is connected up. I've got my boost pack working now. See what happens. Right.
And that's it?
Oh,
Oh.
it's filming.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh. One more. Right. A little bit more fiddling. Right. That's it for today. I'm going to have a tidy up. Go home and do a bit of googling, Nate. So new, I feel like.
Yeah.
Just feels like we've got no spark. I think the next thing maybe is we'll do a compression test on it. Maybe tomorrow if it's dry. Do a compression test, and then we'll try and figure out what the spark issue is. One thing I have to check is the ECU. I'm getting into unknown territory now with electrics. So
Known territory.
unknown territory.
Feels mysterious.
Mysterious.
Mysterious to say.
Right. Get annoyed.
Ah.
I'm not getting annoyed.
Ah.
I'm not even getting fed up, just frustrated, that's the thing. Alright. That's it for today. Tidy up. Not going to do anything else. Have a tidy up and I'm going home. Have a go. Alright.
Yeah.
Right. See you later.
See ya.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Let me just find the wires early for this. Whatever. There's one. Right. Hello. Finally, I've got this done. This was a monumental faff. The bracket, every bolt, every screw, bolt, whatever it was, snapped. I had to drill everything out, and it just misshaped the bracket. So getting it all hooked back up was a nightmare. So I put Allen bolts. I don't know if you can see in there. There's like nuts and Allen bolts, and you can imagine getting in there was really, really fiddly. But hopefully, it's done. So I'm going to hook this back up, put the battery on, and then that's going to be it for today. This literally took me 2 hours. I couldn't believe it when I just checked the clock there, and I thought, what the hell? Right, so give me 5 minutes. I'm going to connect this up, but I'll show you where it goes actually, just in case. So that there goes onto underneath the fuse box. Don't know how well you can see. There's a bolt there, and another one somewhere around here. And you've got two connections, that one there and that one there, that plug into that, and then your, I'm going to pull that out the way actually, king lead there, so it's called main lead, whatever, plugs into I'll put that out the way because I still don't know what they're for, plugs back into your distributed cap. So I've got these bits to connect up. Where does that go? Where does that go? Go on there. I think it goes there. So I've got a bolt snapped off that was on the fuse box there. So another one to drill out. Right. Let's give it a go. A couple of minutes.
Okay, yeah, it's on.
Look at that for a bonnet strut. Amazing, isn't it? Hello. So this is potentially the last day of this bout of filming that we're doing. It's New Year's Eve, and still can't get the car to start. She's got no spark. Seems like fuel pump's running, but no spark. I've been looking at this car had a Clifford alarm system fitted, so I've been having a Google at those. I've been having a Google of all sorts of things, the ECU, relays, all sorts of things. There's not actually that much that would stop this car running at this point. We've got power to the coil, we've got power going at the distributor, the car cranks over, we've got fuel. So there's only so many things that are left that could stop this car from running. We're going to have a look at a few of those today. It is pretty cold, and the sun was out a minute ago. It's just gone in and it's got really, really cold. So those are, in no particular order, the ECU. So we've got to have a knackered ECU. So I might take that out, take it in the shed and just open it up and have a look. I don't really know what I'm looking at, but we'll see. It could be some relays in here, but I think they're okay. It could be some grounds, so I've the earths, if you like. So I'm going to have a look around those, maybe clean some up if I can find them. I actually have a diagram somewhere that I printed out a few weeks ago with all the kind of wiring harness connections and the grounds on, so I'll try and dig that out. But what it could be is something that I did not yesterday, the day before, when I was fiddling with this thing here, the ignition coil. Now I didn't realise that it needs to ground on this bracket, and it was bolted to this bracket, and I've just cable tied it through, and this bracket's pretty manky, wants a good clean, so I'm going to give it a clean. But the other side of this ignition coil is an igniter, and apparently not only can the ignition coil fail, this can fail, and it's quite, I don't know how you would test this, it's quite awkward to test. So I have a generic new coil here to have a play with. So the first order of the day is I'm going to strip this down, go in the garage and put the heater on, strip this down, strip the bracket down, give it all a good clean up, drill the bracket out and get some nuts and bolts and bolt it through, and take this off, refit it, have a look at the grounds, and then see where that takes us, how much time we've got left, and where we go from there. So I'm going to go and take this in the garage, put the heater on, and make a start, and we'll catch up shortly.
Oh. 3, 2, 1 now.
Hello. Right, it's connected up. Let's try it. Oh. It's not going to work, is it? No. One more. Good done. What is it? Oh, hang on. What was that noise? Something just exploded. I just heard something pop. Oh, hang on. Can I? Oh, where's my torch? Oh. Okay. One more. Oh yeah. See if we can get it to explode. What was that?
I heard something. Like a boom boom from that.
Oh.
Sounds like a beat. Boom, 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 boom.
One last thing we could try. We didn't do this. Oh, there's a little bit. So, oh. Nick, can you start it? Yeah, can you do the engine bit?
Yeah.
I'll have a look. So just ready to turn the engine.
What?
Yeah, just turn it. Go. Try again. Knock it off. Try again, Nate. Let go, let go. Good leg. Can you see that pedal on the right? You have to use your right leg. Oh, unless you get your left leg on it. Just push it down just a little bit. I'll tell you when.
Oh.
Hold it there. Oh. Push it down. Hold it there. Don't let go now. Now turn the key. Hang on a sec. Right, push it all the way down the pedal. Hold it, keep it all down and now turn it. Turn the key. Let go of the pedal. Let go of the pedal. Now try it again. Alright. Right, no start. What, some strange noises that we haven't had before. That's interesting. I wonder if that was more to do with the fuel pump, or maybe exploded it. What I might do quickly before we go up, if you grab that, I just want to make sure that fuel pump's still working, we haven't exploded it or something. Need to find my special bit of wire. Oh, let me in there.
What?
I had a little bit of wire, didn't I? Where is it? Oh, a little bit of blue wire. I don't know where I put it.
Yeah.
Oh, put it in here. Oh my god, it's so cold. Oh, I've only I found a bit. That'll do. That'll do. So, strange explosion.
Mm.
Oh. Which one's this again? All the way around. FP. Can you hear that?
Yeah, what? I hear ringing. Oh yeah, now I can hear it.
Sounds like something's popped off there on the fuel. Anyway. So I think this will got no spark. Or maybe we've got spark on one cylinder or something like that. Where it popped, I don't know. So maybe we could check each lead. What putting that in there for? Maybe we could check each lead and then that could be something we could do. Right, that's it for this year. It's getting quite cold now and wintry, so oh look, that's still on there. Oh. Getting quite cold now to be working out here on the car, so I was thinking like maybe tomorrow or Friday strip the calipers off, that kind of thing. Have I switched this microphone off?
It's green.
Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, strip some bits off and take them in the garage and have a look. I mean, the wheels actually turn, which is amazing. Just so we can go somewhere warm. It's getting a bit cold. There's a few more things I can do on the engine, a few more checks, but I need to really have a good look at that and try and figure it out. It's getting a bit where I'm struggling, to be honest. If somebody has one, I'm in Redcar in the northeast. If somebody has one of these and they don't mind me popping round, I'll get them a Cadbury selection box or a box of miniature heroes and just having a look at the engine bay, taking some photographs and some of the wiring, and maybe if I'm pushing my luck, maybe just a quick look under the steering column as well and just take some pictures under there. That would be really appreciated. I don't mind travelling an hour or so if somebody's got one. Ideally the same 2 litre non-turbo engine. Just there's loads of loose wires in here and I need to figure out what they're all for, and I'm not very good at reading wiring diagrams. It's just easier if I can see another one and have half an hour to have a look over it. So yeah, that's it for this year. Have a lovely new year. Please do remember to like, subscribe, comment. It's the only way this will keep this going. You know, we don't get any money, it costs a fortune and it takes up time to do it, but we enjoy it, and it makes it all the more better when people do comment and like and subscribe. So thank you very much. I can't think of it. Oh, I've got one more thing to show you. A little Christmas. Nathan's having so I'm getting old. 47, maybe 48. I've treated myself to my first ever pair of dungarees this morning from Lidl. I had to go to Lidl, and I'm just smitten with them. Wonderful. A man in dandism in these things. Right. Have a lovely new year. And we'll see you soon. About to say, Nate?
Happy New Year.
Is that it?
Yeah.
No subscribe-y stuff?
Subscribe.
Right. Take care, everyone. Speak soon. Bye-bye now.
Bye.
Bye.